Well, hello, everybody. Me and all my glory here. Um, so, I was asked to just record the way I look and talk about what just transpired. So, everybody knows there's a lot of energy happening right now, right? And I had tried to create something earlier and record it, and it didn't work. So I was told to go take a salt bath, so that way I can clear myself of some energy. And everything is moving right now. So I can see the computer screen moving, and I'm not even touching nothing. Anyways, so I went in and I took a bath. And I don't even remember exactly what started happening at first, because the rest of it just blew my mind. But it was, I was doing a healing on myself. That's what I was doing. And I used, so my friend Anne from the Easing Spirit was given some symbols. And so I decided I wanted to use that. Well, I didn't really decide. I was told to use the symbol. So I used the symbol on myself. And it was a unity symbol. And I was like, okay, because I'm trying to heal my inner child. So, and then the next symbol comes up that she created, okay, that was given to her. And I was like, but I don't even know what that symbol means. And they're like, well, it's to heal timelines and interconnect the timelines to heal them. And I was like, what? I was like, I mean, we all know that that's possible, right? Because as a healer, we know that we can go back and heal things. Boy, I'm looking at myself going, what in the world is happening right now? But anyways, so I did that. And all of a sudden, I became this mother. And from an indigenous lifetime. And I mean, I know that I have indigenous in me now because of my great-grandfather. But wow. I was the mother, and I was singing to this baby. And the baby looked at me. And when the baby looked at me, I just loved that I felt. I just started singing to this baby. And the medicine woman came. And the medicine woman, and another woman were blowing or using feathers to put. There was they were smudging and eucalyptus, right? So they were trying to remove all the negative energy away from this child and away from this mother, because they knew something was going to happen to this child. And so they were trying to remove all this stuff. But the love that I felt for this child, wow. And they were doing this for a while, just, constantly clearing me. Clearing the child, I should say. But then I became the child, and they were talking about the importance of what this child was going to do, and the reason why this child needed to live. So he was going to be able to do so many beautiful things. Well, I was that child. I became that child. And then the next thing you know, there was a young man that was standing next to a carriage. And there was a whole bunch of people that were deceased. And he just was standing there. And then like a sheriff type person came up, like on a horse, came up and thought that he had done that, thought that he had killed these people. And he didn't. And so they took him and they hung him. And I mean, you can feel the power of the people to being happy about that, because they felt that he did this and this is what he deserved. And the next thing I know, dragons came in. And when the dragons came in, they took him down, and he was brought back to, he was able to come back to life. And I'm hearing right now, it doesn't matter what I'm hearing right now. So the dragons wanted to hurt the people. And I said, no, we don't do that. They said, well, you need to be protected. And I said, no, what we need to do is we need to heal this moment. Okay, we need to heal the moment right here, right now. So in this moment, I have my hands and I'm healing this moment. And that sign is still there. So it's healing these timelines, right? So I'm healing this whole moment. And the next thing I know, the young man is standing there. His name is Hoko. And yes, Hoko. And he's standing there, and the carriage comes by. And it's like those ones that they kind of, they would travel in, that has the top. So they were coming by, and they were all alive. And they were just happy, a happy family. And I didn't go back to find out exactly who did that. But what I did, the sheriff came by, and he was happy. And just kind of nodded. And that whole moment, as soon as I heard, because I was so blown away, but in that moment, I heard that I just healed. I just healed like a whole bunch of families and a whole bunch of people because of that. Oh, I was crying in the tub. And then all of a sudden I'm back in the mother's arms, and I can feel that love. This is like, I've been wanting to do my own past life regression on myself, and I didn't know how to do that without listening to myself. And I found out that the reason why I allow so many people to put blame on me and I accept it is because of what happened to Hoko, because I was Hoko. And, but that is why I let people say things about me that are not true, and I just take it and just kept taking it. And that's all I ever did, is take it. And I couldn't understand, why do I let that happen to me? Why was I always letting people talk bad about me? And I just took it. I was like, oh, well, I'll just take it. Well, then I found out why I do. And let me tell you, the release of that was powerful. The love for that mother, the mother's child, was powerful. I had been feeling like, since my kids are grown, and I don't have a good relationship with my husband, that I am unlovable and that I don't know how to love. But it's not true. I do. And I just have to say that I'm so proud of my best friend, Anne, and I'm so proud of her gifts that she's come into. I'm so happy, because without her learning those symbols, I would not have been able to do this past life on myself. None of it would have been possible. All of it came together. And I'm telling you, I'm so mind blown. I mean, I shouldn't be, because, my guides tell me all the time that it's literally, the healing is in the mind. It's literally just releasing the control and letting go of everything. And just trusting and allowing. So I wanted to share that. There's other things that transpired in that as well that really helped me to understand my relationship with these people that are targeting me. And a lot of it is our past lives. So that really did help me as well, and allowed me to come into some understanding on why one of them had threatened to hurt my child back in 2017. And when, I mean, literally, almost all of it was, he almost verbally just played it all out like he did in the past life when he actually murdered my child in my past life. And that really is some trippy stuff right there. Anyways, I just needed to get that out there, me and all my beautiful glory here. But I promised my guides that I would get on and I would record the way I am, me being me. I was hoping I was going to be able to get myself all cleaned up and, you know, have makeup on, do all that beautiful stuff. But here I am in myself. And, yeah. So you can always visit me at creativehealings.com, creativehealings.com. You can reach me and email me if you would like a past life regression. And, mind you, I never used these symbols before today, and I do great at my past life regressions. I was going to read you a beautiful, if you want to go to my Facebook page, my business page for Creative Healings, you can actually see, now that I know how to have people write reviews on there, I have two. But I would love for you to go on the Creative Healings business page on Facebook and check it out and see what my last past life regression was about. But on Saturday, May 17th and 18th, I will be in Bellevue, Washington at the MeWe Fair. And you can find that on Facebook too, or find it online, I'm pretty sure. And on Saturday, the 17th, I will be doing a talk about spirituality and how it goes hand in hand with mental health. So, but yeah, it's amazing. It is amazing how we when we step out of our way, what happens? When we face our fears, what happens? So, yeah, enjoy. Namaste.